Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Today is the third video in our series, How to Start a Fire When You Don't Know How to Start a Fire. Today we're going to take a look at these products, inexpensive, easy to find products that will allow you to start a fire, guaranteed every time. So stay tuned, I'm going to show you how all these work and we're going to start a fire. Thanks for watching. So we're going to start our last episode right here in the shop. We're going to go outside in a little while to start a fire, but I want to show you guys some products that you can pick up either on Amazon or at your local sporting goods store. They're pretty inexpensive. I'll make sure and put the prices and everything down below. But these are easy ways to get a flame going. We talked about preparation. We talked about fire safety. In video 2, we talked about how to put together something from common household items and some kind of accelerant to make sure that you can propagate a fire or a flame for 5 to 7, 10 minutes so that you can get your fire going easily. Now we have to figure out how to get those DIY products lit. There's multiple ways to do that. You can use a flame like a match or something like that. You can use a ferro rod. We're going to look at different products you can use for that. Now I will tell y'all this is not by any means an exhaustive list. I just looked on Amazon, I searched for fire starters, and these were 4 of the first 6 or 7 items that came up. So I figured they were pretty common. They happen to be by a company called Zippo. They've made lighters for many years, and recently they've started a line of emergency fire starters, and also by a company called UCO. So let's take a look at these 4 products and then we'll go start a fire. Now all of these are a little bit different. These are the UCO storm matches, okay? It comes in this waterproof container, okay? It has a little lanyard, it has a striker here. These matches, when you pull them out, they look like this, okay? They're fairly large. They have a very flammable tip, okay? This burns very, very brightly throughout. Believe it or not, you can start this, you can dip it in water, pull it out, and it will continue to burn. The positives of this is that it can withstand a lot of water. The negatives of this is that it will burn for about 10 seconds, after which, if you don't have something lit, like your dryer lint with alcohol, whatever it might be, you're not going to probably catch a fire. So this is a product that you have to be prepared to use. If you are prepared to use it, it will start a fire super easy every time. Another product from UCO are these sweet fires. These are basically some fire starting material. This is made from some kind of a broken down sugar cane, kind of leftover sugar cane from the sugar process, and it has a very flammable tip on top. You strike that tip and it burns. Now I will tell you guys that if you're not careful, this will easily go out. If you have any wind, if you strike this, it will easily go out. Theoretically, this should take the place of the DIY stuff we made in video 2. My experience is don't trust it. You can use this once it catches, it does very well, but it is very quick to go out. So make sure you use something in addition to this to make sure your fire gets going. Next is the Zippo Mag Striker. This is basically a ferro rod, okay, you can see, and a striker on the end, okay? You just strike these things together and you get yourself a nice little flame. There are a lot of ferro rods out there. This is probably not the one I would recommend the most, but it does work very, very well. And for people who are looking for easy, accessible products, you can't get much better than this. It is well made, it is easy to grab, easy to hold because of the triangular shaped body, and it does work very, very well. The spine is super sharp, you're going to get a good shower of sparks every time. That is the Zippo Mag Striker. And lastly is this is the Zippo Emergency Fire Starter. Very interesting because at the top here, all it has, okay, do it the right way, all it has is a flint, okay? This just creates a little spark. Inside, you have these little fire starting rounds, which are basically what we made yesterday, okay? Impregnated cotton with some kind of a petroleum-based product to make sure that it lasts. So if you don't have DIY stuff, if you don't want to have to worry about it, this product is good because it gives you all in one. So we'll start with a demonstration of these UCO storm matches, okay? And I wanted to show you guys, once you see this, you'll realize that starting a piece of cotton with this is very easy, but I wanted to show y'all how it can withstand water. First, we're just going to dip it in the water, okay? This is obviously water, okay? Now, just light it. You see it going, okay? Lights right back up. It's maybe hard to see, but I can tell y'all it's lit. Lit right back up. Pretty smoky, but you can see that it's clearly lit. Like I said, you can see only maybe 15 seconds of flame, so if you don't have something ready to use to light with this, you're not going to have much problem. But you can see how easily you get yourself one of those cotton balls soaked in Vaseline, you can easily get it lit with this. Next, we'll take a look at this UCO Sweet Fire. So you can see it just has the strikeable tip, okay? I'm going to just strike it and leave it here. Let's see if it catches. In my experience, especially if it's windy, it's not windy today, so it very well may work. Let's see how well it works. Now you can see probably that it is lit. It is a perfect day to use this kind of product. Not windy at all. It will stay lit for quite some time. It says 7 minutes, but I'm going to emphasize to y'all again, I wouldn't trust just this in an emergency situation. If it's wet at all, if it's windy at all, this will go out. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it'll go out. Little bit of a blow and it's out completely. Don't trust your family's safety or your survival on a product like this unless you're prepared with other products to make sure your fire gets going. So now we're going to use this little thing, which I'm pretty excited. I have not used it yet. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Usually I try things out, but I just got this in. So let's try it. Basically, to use something like this, you need to fluff it up like that. You see you've got a little bit of fluff there. That should allow you to catch it with just this sparker, okay? Now we know that Zippo makes good sparkers, so let's see how this works. And there you go. Pretty simple. Y'all saw how easily I lit that. We also see now how quickly it goes down. Okay, this is out. So guys, there you go. That lasted about, I don't know, 10 seconds of flame. So let's try this a little bit differently. All right, that's pretty fluffed out. That should burn longer, right? Let's try it again. That first one was about 10 seconds. It does catch easily, I'll give it that. So there it caught again. Let's see how it does this time. Opened it up a little bit more, gave it some more room, okay? Let's watch it for a second. So maybe we'll say that first fail was on me. This certainly seems to be working much, much better. Okay, so we'll clearly state that that first fail was on me, okay? I opened it up pretty well, got some more fluff over here, lit it, and it's burning really well. Burning much like a lot of the products that we used in video 2, which allowed us to start a fire and keep it going for about 5 to 8 minutes. All right, so we're gonna do the part you've all been waiting for, I would assume. We're gonna actually light a fire, okay? I'm gonna take you guys through my process of how I light a fire. We're going to start with a base, okay, like we talked about. This is just a base of dry wood, okay? And it's going to allow us the opportunity to build the fire up faster because we have some fuel wood at the bottom. All right, I have here the star of our show, which is a petroleum dipped cotton round, okay? I'm going to take you guys through the process of how I do it so that you can light a fire every time. That's the point of this video. I would suggest you get a nice big piece of wood like this and one like this. This is going to allow you to do two things. First, when you set your pencil lead pieces on top, it'll give it a little bit of air. So basically what I'm saying is it will lift the wood a little bit off of the flame and give it some oxygen. You also can come back with this and pick it up and control the oxygen if you need to. By far my favorite way to start a fire, my favorite way to have any kind of a flame is a ferro rod. This ferro rod from Zippo works very well, okay? Sparks, shoots very nice flames. It will get this going very easily. The technique for doing this, some people will pull back like this. That creates a lot of shower, and that's not necessarily the best. You want to be able to put it straight down and just shoot straight down like that. So we have all of our things ready. We have our pencil lead, we have our pencil thickness, and we have our thumb size. The key to this is you don't want to add the next stage until you're seeing flame come through the first stage. So let's get this lit first. Put it right on top. One spark should get it. Okay, there it goes. Go ahead and give it a second to catch a little bit of flame. You don't want to smother it. It'll start to catch that petroleum jelly here in a second. When you're starting a fire, it is best to take your time. Okay, we're going to put this here. Get yourself your nice big amount, okay, and just put it over the top and just be patient now. It's going to start to catch. You can use this right here to let it go and just hold it up just a little bit, okay? We're starting to go. Go ahead and push it down on there now. You can hear it going, okay? Now you sit back and just relax. Don't rush anything. Okay guys, that was an adventure. My battery ran out right when I was starting that fire. Isn't that nice? Let's try that again. So I didn't have a battery with me. I had to go all the way back to my shop. So I pulled off all the wood, trying to save it because I really didn't want to have to come up with all new wood. And I saved it, but that was an adventure. All right, so where were we? So you've got your small stuff, and you want to watch it, and you can see it coming through here. What I mean by coming through, you'll see the flame start to come through the first layer, okay, of wood, the first stage of wood. I'm gonna get out of the way. No matter where you go, the smoke will follow. So now that we start to have a lot of flame, guys, just throw your next stage on. I say it in all my videos, don't be afraid, throw it on there. It is going to catch, okay? If you're patient and you, let me move you guys. All right, so there we go. As you can see, if you're patient and you don't add the second stage too fast, you will get a fire. Same thing here. You want to just wait, okay? Let it get nice and high. Even this wood, which is pretty dry, you can still see a lot of moisture in the wood. All right, we're starting to get good flame over the top, and just start adding your thumb size on top, okay? It really is this easy, guys. If you prepare like this, you don't have to be some kind of a master, because I certainly am not. But if you have dry wood, if you prepare carefully and you do your homework every single time with the right equipment and a little bit of stuff at home, you can catch a nice big fire just like that. So I promise you guys, it really is that easy. It took 2 minutes to get that fire going. You have to just do the basics. Prepare, safety, wood preparation, getting your flame and propagating that flame, and then steadily building up your fire. At this point, I would let it burn for about 5 minutes. That bottom will get a super hot bed of coals, and then you start adding your fuel. You can take bigger pieces of wood, get an axe, chop them into quarters or halves, throw them on there, and you're going to get a very good sustainable flame. It is hot from this fire. I hope you guys can see, we tested those different products out, okay, from the sweet fire to the match. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wouldn't buy any of that stuff. I don't think you need it. I checked it out and I demoed it on this particular video because they're very popular and very common. I personally would not get them. All you need is that ferro rod. You can get the Zippo ferro rod. It is a very good one. It works extremely well. You can buy almost any ferro rod, guys. It doesn't have to be fancy or expensive. All you need is a little bit of cotton, a little bit of petroleum jelly, and you can get yourself a fire going super easy every single time. I'm gonna ask you guys to check out this whole series. The first is preparation and safety, the second is DIY fire starters, and the third is a look at these 4 particular products, but mainly focusing on how to actually get your fire started. I hope the videos like this are helpful. I hope that series like this are helpful. I do plan over the next year to make more videos like this, maybe even more series. Introduction, basic stuff, basic prepping, basic survival skills like fire lighting. I have several other videos. I'll put a link down below to a fire lighting playlist that I have on my channel. If you like this video, if you think others will like it, please share it on social media. If you like it as well, give it a thumbs up. That helps spread it across YouTube, which is what this is all about. If you like the video and you want to see further series, maybe down below in the comments, give me some suggestions of some series or basic things you'd want me to cover. I can try to do that for you guys. If you want to make sure that you don't miss any videos in the future, click that subscribe button, and even better, hit that little ding dong and you'll be the first to know when I publish a new video. I'm gonna go inside and take a shower because it is hot as can be, maybe do a little bit of editing. I appreciate everybody checking out the channel. I really appreciate all the comments and support. I have many more videos planned, doing all kinds of shoots. Cannot wait for the cool weather so I can actually get out into the woods more. I just do kind of shorter videos because it's so hot, guys. I'm doing my best, but I'm still having fun doing it. As always, stay tuned for more videos here on Paleo Hiker MD.